Hello there again. And congratulations on investing in Equus Organizer, the simplest, fastest, and better way to run equestrian events. This is Kayla again. And in this video training module 3, I want to show you how to take entries online with Equus Organizer. In the previous video training modules, you will have seen how to create an event, unaffiliated, affiliated, or a clinic, and then how to add the specific classes required so that the competitors can enter their selected competition or class. Once the event has been published and the classes have all been opened, the competitors can see the event and classes on your website using the Equus widgets that we have embedded in it. The key task here is that the events and its classes will only be live to take entries after you have changed the event configuration status from planned to published, and also all the classes for the event have been opened. To do this first step, go to the event that you want to publish. To be able to take entries, you can do this from either the dashboard or the events grid. Select the event and click on the Configuration tab at the top of the page. Scroll down to the event status and from the drop-down menu, change the status to Published. Now, save the changes you have made by clicking the Save button. Now, if you go to the main menu on the left-hand side and select Classes, you will be taken to the class grid. At the top of the class grid is a button called Bulk Actions. Click on this button and scroll down the menu to open all classes. When you save this, all the classes for the event will be open and you have published the event ready for entries on the website. Now the competitors can start making online entries directly from the website. Step 2 is for the competitors to do. So, as a competitor, if you go on to one of our amazing customers' websites, like this one at Speetley Equestrian Centre, a competitor can select the events page and can see all the current published events that are available to view or enter. The competitor can scroll down to the specific event they are interested in, or if they prefer, use the drop-down filter here at the top of the screen just to select the types of events. Show jumping, dressage, arena eventing, clinics, seminars, etc. that they are specifically interested in. The competitor can then select the event they want to enter and press the Enter the Event button. The system will take them to a screen where they can register for an account, or if already registered, they can just log into their account using their email address for the username and selected password. This will allow access to the customer account, where they can store multiple rider and horse details for individuals they will be entering in to events. The system will take them straight into the event they selected to enter and will show all the classes that are available to them, like this. The competitor can select the rider and horse from their list that they want to enter the event, and then select the class or classes they want to enter. When they have finished selecting the classes, they can click on the Enter Selected Classes button. This will briefly show that the classes selected can be entered, and the competitor can then choose to either to add more entries or to view the basket of entries. Choosing to view the basket will show all the entry details, the costs of entries, including all mandatory extra charges, for example for first aid, and the booking fee for the transaction. The competitor can also put in any information in the notes field here that they want to advise the Equestrian Centre of associated with their entries. When happy, the competitor can then select the Secure Checkout button and enter their credit card details to pay. The system will confirm that the payment has been made, and the entries will automatically be transferred into the class entries within Equus Organizer for each of the classes selected. To view the class entries, go back to the main system menu and select Class Entries under Events. This is the back office part of Equus Organizer that allows the administrator to control and manage the overall system and also add to the entries made online. The online entries already taken will be shown in this grid, with all the details of each transaction, horse, rider, and a simple but complete view of all the classes entered by that combination of horse and rider. Each combination, horse and rider, is allocated by the system a unique bridle number that will identify them and remain with them for the duration of the event. If you click on the account name, which you will see is showing no balance outstanding, the system will take you to an overall view of the entire account. You can see the classes that have been entered and the associated charges, the additional mandatory extras that have been purchased, like first aid and the booking fee, as well as the online payment that was made through Stripe. The account here is showing a zero balance for just this event and also a zero balance for the overall account, meaning there is nothing outstanding from previous events. If you click onto the payment, it will take you straight into a login for your Stripe account, where you can see the entire transactions made for this competitor. You can also, if required, get a complete invoice for these transactions by clicking on the PDF button. This is also where, using the back office, the system administrator or show secretary can remove entries, add in additional classes, and change classes manually as required. Each time this is done, the system will automatically add in and remove in the account entry charges as appropriate, so that the correct balance is maintained throughout. There is a more detailed description of making moves, adds and changes to the entries in the back office in the training video module 3A, which follows this training module topic. If you now click on the main system menu and select classes, there is more information on the class entries grid so that you can see how many entries have been received for each class like this. When you have taken all your entries and have closed the classes, if you want to see more details about the entries you have in each class, you can use the same class grid to get a complete list of all the entries in detail. Simply go to the class you want to view and at the very extreme right-hand side of the class screen, click on the blue Options button for this class and select View Entries from the drop-down menu. The system will show you all of the entries you have received for that class and the individual details for each combination, bridle number, horse and rider names, entry status, etc. You can also go back to the class grid and click on the same Options menu and select Start List or Drawn Order reports like this from the drop-down menu. This will provide a PDF version of the class entries that you can use as required. So now you have all the information that you need to know about the entries taken online in each class. And so, to wrap up this video module for taking entries online, we have seen that once the event has been published and the classes have all been opened, that competitors can see them online and decide which classes they want to enter. They can choose their entries and pay online for the entry fees mandatory extras. The entries are automatically transferred to Equus Organizer and the administrator or show secretary can view them all in the class grid. You can produce start lists and reports and see all of the entries in detail. The exact same information is available in the judging system ready for the judges to process. So now you are ready to start the process of adding in any additional entries in the back office, making changes as required, and preparing the entries to be drawn an allocated time slot. That's all from me for now, but thank you for your time watching this video, and remember, you can always call Equus Innovation to get direct support at any time on the number shown here and select Support. Bye for now, see you soon.